what's up, babies? What's up, what's up? How y'all doing? Walking through the Brooklyn streets. Walking through the YouTube streets. Ha 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 ha. Now, I can tell you I'm walking through Brooklyn streets. You know the fuck how big Brooklyn is? Come on now. Walking through these YouTube streets on this war type shit. You don't even want to spell your motherfucking real first name out this bitch. I ain't afraid. Fuck that. This video is supposed to be about a question that I have for Fundi Fee. No, it ain't. Not yet. This video is about something else. Okay? This video is about something else. Something that I've been meaning to talk about for a long time. But I ain't know when to put it in. I ain't know how to fit it in or none of that shit. When you see, when the universe talked to me, I've been taught to follow it now. And when you don't ask the questions and become judgmental, and you get these answers, you gotta operate on them answers. Okay? So, here we go. I was a part of a cult. Yeah. I was a part of a cult. From 2000 and what? 2007 to 2000 and maybe 17 or 18. Now, let's make things clear. When I joined this thing, it was not really considered a cult anymore. But in the 60s and the 70s, integral yoga was considered a cult. Right? Integral yoga was founded by a man named Sri Swami Satchidananda. Let me tell you how I met this man. And before we go any further, I must tell you the man is dead. And the man has been dead since around 1990, between the years of 1990 and 1992. But I did not meet this man until about 2006, 2007. Now in 2000, I was going through getting hit by a construction truck and I had knee problems. And the doctor said, we get surgery on this knee here, you gotta get surgery on the other knee there, and you won't be able to run and jump and do none of this shit no more. And I said, oh yeah, fuck you. I'll see you later. And the universe introduced me to hot yoga in the form of a cosmic joke. We don't have to go into that one. All right? We can go into that one another day. But I went to England and I came back from England and I needed something. I needed yoga from somewhere. I knew I needed yoga, right? And at first I didn't even believe in yoga. When I was going to physical therapy, they told me what yoga was. They said, you know, after therapy, you should do yoga. I said, the fuck is that? With a bunch of fucking stretches. I used to run track. That ain't shit. But of course, the universe smacked me upside my head and hit me with the hot yoga, which actually healed the bitch. So at this point in time, you know, I was looking for a yoga studio because let's not forget, I did something called Momentum Education. And the Kali goddess that I dealt with there had put it in my head that it don't matter how good you are, fucking go become a yoga teacher, goddammit. Now the question was where? And I needed to find a place to learn. And I went to places. Now, New Yorkers, y'all don't know, New Yorkers in the yoga world and real yoga people who do yoga, y'all might have heard of these places before. I went to Jivamukti. I went to Bikram. I went to all kinds of places that don't even exist anymore, but was big time. Yoga Works, all these places. And I couldn't find a people. I couldn't find a person or a style that would hit the click in my head and be like, yo, this is the winner right here. Until one day, I don't remember how that shit happened. I was walking somewhere in Manhattan and I saw a pamphlet for Yogaville. And I'm like, the fuck is this? Let's pick this shit up. Because at that time, I'm just looking through different yoga shits. I'm not paying attention to nothing. And before we go any further, I was not going to Dharma Mitra yoga. Because at that time, every time I looked at Dharma Mitra's picture, I cried like a bitch. That's another story. Don't worry about that. This is a master yogi that I'm talking about. So anywho, I fucking open up this pamphlet, like a catalog, because Yogaville is a place and you go do your retreats and your little yoga business and all this other shit. And I'm describing it how I'm going to describe it from when I first started. Okay? Anything that I say to you now is from the past, not from right now. So don't think I'm being disrespectful in any way. Now, I open up this book, or this pamphlet. I'm looking at the retreats and shit, and they talking about this man's whose name I cannot pronounce. Clearly, I can pronounce it now. Very good. And I open up the book, and I see this man. And this man got the long Jesus type hair. And the man is pretty much my complexion. He's Indian though. Okay? And he's just smiling. And I smiled so deep. Like, I get butterflies sometimes when I see certain people's hearts. Or I see the inner aura is so beautiful and bright, I get like butterflies in my stomach. And I'm getting butterflies like a motherfucker. I'm like, who the fuck is this man? It's not a sexual thing, yo. It was something different. It was like the Kundalini was like, ah. I can say that now. I didn't know that back then. I was like, who this man? Why he making me smile? Because back then I was a fucking anger beast. Mad beast. I ain't shut down like I did just now. I was just fucking angry all over the place. Trying to heal, detox and shit. Because I was into herbs and all of that. Hot yoga did a whole new thing to me. So I wanted to get to that next level. Open up another page. And the homie had one of the best quotes that I've ever read in my life. If you do not want to have attachment, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm not saying the right quote. I done wrote that shit 1,000,000 times and I should know it by heart, but too many brain cells have been wasted between the years of 1995. Anywho, the gist of his message was, if you do not want to have attachments, do not create any. And if you do not want to have any disappointments, stop making appointments. Stop having expectations of other people. If you can't fulfill the expectations in yourself, why have expectations of other people? And then you'll never be disappointed. And I was like, ding, this dude is the winner. Who the fuck is this? And yes, I found out at that point in time he was dead. But guess what my heart does? And my spirit does? My spirit is the type of spirit that's like, yo, if I'm feeling like this, I need for the eyes and the ears and, the taste and the smell to confirm what the heart is feeling. Because that's the purpose of your ego. Your ego protects your heart. Your ego protects your soul. That inner child, that's what the ego protects. And the ego feeds off it too. It's good and bad. So, little Drea went up in this fucking studio. Like, yo, I need to find out what the hell is going on. And I was going to save this story for my next yoga breakdown, which is karma yoga. But fuck it. I'll say it now. Before I even walked into that studio, I had loved volunteer work, selfless service. Okay? And at the same time, I had money, but I had no real money, to be paying for no damn classes. So I had to figure out a way of what to do here. Now I had a discount. What was it? 3 classes for $30. Some old nice thing like that. So, I was gonna do that. But then I walked up in the place. And as soon as I walked in the place, yo, I felt like somebody took my coat off. And not my regular coat, because it was cold outside. I think it was summertime. Ain't no bitch I had no coat. But the coat of the 3 masters, the fear, the doubt, the laziness. Somebody took that shit off. I walked in the door, took the step in, the full step in, 1 foot, other foot. And all I did was this. Respect, Rasta. Yes, give thanks to Nestlin. So, back to what I was talking about. You gotta respect your elders all the time. So I took literally my first real spiritual breath in that place. I walked in there and I became a karma yogi. Because karma yogi is all about selfless service. Volunteer work. Helping those who cannot help themselves. Which is another path to enlightenment. And karma yogi doesn't have to do with giving all your energy away. It's a beautiful energy exchange. You do savor, service for someone else. That love gets translated back to you. And not the love of, quid pro quo. But just the pure prana that happens from doing the right thing for somebody and yourself. I got it. Why not give a little bit to somebody else? Give it and don't expect nothing back. And I did that, and 10 years later, or how many other years later, here the fuck I am. I got my first yoga teacher training certificate in 2009, a couple days after my birthday. And now I'm sitting with about 11 certifications under my belt, not just from Integral Yoga, but from other places. Let's get back to the cult business, okay? I'm not no culty bitch. I say no a lot. A whole fucking lot. A whole fucking lot. And when I realized what integral yoga was, steeped in tradition and ritual and all of this, I said, let me do an experiment in submission. Because my biggest problem as a tomboy for most of my life was being able to submit. I ain't submit the shit properly. I tried polygamy. Nah, that shit ain't work. I'm too greedy, too stingy. Fuck that. Fuck all that. It ain't gonna happen. And I couldn't submit to no man. Not like that. So I said, well, let me see what submitting to this shit will do. And I had to submit to the space, not the man, because I was never one to worship no man. I don't worship no Jesus Christ. He's a man. And he told me, don't worship him, worship the one that made him. So there we go. I ain't worshiping no man. Go suck out. But I will honor a space. And I will honor the manifestation of that pure consciousness in a human or a space or a particular object, like me washing fucking dishes. So I said, let me see about this submission shit, because my problem as a woman is submission. I wasn't exactly thinking like this back then, but now looking back, I can see that's exactly what it was. And I had no problem once I learned that, guess what, Drea? And I gotta say it this way because I learned it when I got my Sanskrit name. Listen, Bhairavi, you don't have to submit to shit. But when you surrender to the universe, regardless of what the universe looks like, look what happens. My Satguru is the most high goddess, whatever you want to call the universe. Sat means truth.
That's right.
There you go. Thank you. I love you too. See? All right. Total stranger, y'all. Oh yeah, when I walked to work this morning, listen, I'm listening to Foodie Fee, smiling and laughing and shit, and I look up and it's this man walking towards me, and the man was gorgeous, y'all. And all I could do was wave my hand and, wave your fingers like, hi. And he put his finger up and said, you're so beautiful. You have a great day. I said, thank you. I usually don't get those kind of remarks. I usually put on the fuck up face. So everybody walks away from me and leave me alone. Anywho, back to what we talking about. So, my guru was a dead guy. Sri Swami Satchidananda was a dead guy. My master taught me that once you go beyond the physical body, you do so much more for people than you did when you had a body. And that kind of scared the living life out of me. But even though my guru was not living in the flesh physically, I respected his teachers, okay? The people that represented his teachings. So in that sense, I had a, master-student relationship, teacher-student relationship. And I had one-on-ones with my main teachers, the swamis that was there at the time running shit. I'm working at the fucking cult, y'all. I taught yoga classes and did not get paid for years. Karma yoga, y'all. I had to learn how to be a great yoga teacher. That was the exchange. But one thing that I learned from surrendering to the processes of integral yoga, bowing to your teacher and your guru, bowing to the light inside of you, which is the true guru, honoring your masters and those who set you on the right path. That shit is awesome by itself. And this is all really about a master and student, teacher and student relationship from my point of view. Okay? Yo, I got mad tight with my teachers. But when it comes to a teacher and student relationship, it's kind of like a mother and child or a parent and child relationship. Yeah, respect is earned and trust is earned, but friendship is also earned. Let's go to parent and child real quick. When you're a parent and you have a child, yeah, you're supposed to have unconditional love. And you really kind of do for the most part for about the first year. If you're suffering from postpartum depression, that's another thing. But unconditional love is there for at least the first year. Then by the time the terrible twos come, that unconditional love starts getting a little bit conditional. Because even though you understand that this is the terrible two, that don't mean you fucking like it. And by the time your child becomes a teenager, you can look at them and be like, I don't even like this kid. I love him, but I don't like him. Look, he got a fucked up attitude and da-da-da. And the real dynamic is you so caught up in analyzing your kid, watching them become an individual and determining whether you like them as an individual or not. They doing the same thing with you, especially during the teenage years. I don't even like you as a person, yo. You get on my nerve, mommy. What? They forming their own individual shit. They becoming their own individual. They ain't got to like you. Thanks for pushing me out. But that's a full circle thing, right? Respect is earned when it comes to the teacher and the student. No, trust, respect, and friendship is earned when it comes to teacher and student. I used to be invited to mad lunches by my teachers. Yo, just me and you, let's go. I wouldn't go. Like, fuck that. Nah, I ain't trying to get cool with you like that. I ain't trying to be your fucking friend because I want to see you as my teacher always. I don't feel like getting mad at you and da-da-da, and then I'll take it personal to the point where I don't want to fuck with you no more. Because it's one thing if you're dealing with your teacher and y'all are friendly and they doing something that you might not agree with, but then you can recognize some things in yourself and it's still a fucking teaching. When I got personal with my teachers at this yoga school, I ain't like 3/4 of them motherfuckers. They was prejudiced as fuck, jaded as fuck, rigid as fuck. And it got to the point where they wasn't my complexion no more, so I could see other things. The politics, the bullshit. Let's go to the flip side of the student-teacher relationship. Because my Guru Dev, which is what they called Sri Swami Satchidananda affectionately, beloved Guru, Guru Dev. Dev is short for Deva. In Hinduism, Deva is a male god. Devi is a female god. Anywho. Guru Dev got into a scandal. There was a woman that said, hey, we had a relationship on the side. This person was his personal assistant, a woman. Now we could talk the Stockholm Syndrome and all that extra shit. But when I was told, even before I went to Integral Yoga, I was told about this scandal because I had just happened to meet a lady who taught at the same place where I was doing an internship at while I was at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, becoming a holistic health coach. And I was doing yoga then and and I was doing my thing over here. And it's right before I got certified in yoga. And she was like, oh no, not right before, but before I went in the doors. And she was like, oh no, don't go into integral yoga, because the Swami had a scandal that he had sex with his assistant and blah, blah, blah. So I looked at her, I said, yo, let me ask you a question. Did he rape her? No. He didn't rape her? No. Oh, it was consensual? Yeah. Was she under the age of 18? Nah, she was like in her 40s or something. Really? Really? Was this man born a monk? No, he had 2 or 3 sons and a wife before he even became a monk. So he know what fucking do? Yeah. So why am I upset that 2 consensual fucking adults, nobody got raped, decided to fuck? What they got to do with me? What they got to do with my teaching? He ain't fucking me, he dead. And let's not talk about the spirit fucks today. And I went anyway. And I found my guru. So now here I am. Surrendering to my guru and the teachers that represented him made me understand that my teacher is not exactly my friend. Because if my teacher becomes my friend, I might lose the lesson. Then the ego's involved. When the lesson gets lost. Now, I want to talk about another thing about the master-student relationship. And this just so happens to deal with my Guru Dev, Sri Swami Satchidananda. Now, in order for you to understand what I'm about to tell you, there are different schools, and schools is not the proper word. Okay, it's more like a sector. You know, like this is the Nature Boy sector. There are different sectors of sannyas or monkhood in yoga. I'm not putting it into Hinduism. Okay? Because remember I told you before that the whole concept of sannyas and monkhood is tantric in nature. So there are different sectors of sannyas. There are the Giris and the Saraswatis and other ones such as this. My Guru Dev, Sri Swami Satchidananda. I'm going to give you his full title, okay? Because really his real name was Ramaswamy. How cute. My Guru Dev's title is Yogi Raj. Raj is king in Hindu, in those dialects, in Indian dialects. Thanks, buddy. I know I'm sexy. I got a hoodie on, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me show y'all what I look like right now. I'm sexy. Cool. So, back to the title. Yogi Raj, yogic master, Sri, Mr. Swami Satchidananda. Sat means truth. Chid means knowledge. Ananda means bliss. Saraswati. Saraswati is not the goddess, but it represents the order of sannyas he belongs to. This is important because Guru Dev's teacher was a man named Master Shivananda. Shiv means Shiva. So he was the bliss of Shiv. His bliss comes from Shiv. My Guru Dev's bliss comes from truth and knowledge. And Swami Shivananda had a whole gang of disciples. He had a whole bunch of swamis under him, boy. A whole bunch. From Swami Shivananda, Shivananda Yoga came about, which is the complete opposite of integral yoga, which is what my Guru Dev created. Totally different from the Bihar school of yoga. Thank you, buddy. From the Bihar school of yoga, which he was like one of the last disciples of Swami Shivananda. And his books on Tantra and Vedas and Puranas are so fucking deep, yo. There was Swami Chidananda that created the Yoga Life Society, which was the extension of the Divine Life Society that Shivananda himself created. And I could be mistaken on the wordage, okay? But that's the basic gist of it. So how many people did I name just now? Shivananda Yoga, Integral Yoga, Divine and Yoga Life Society, Bihar School of Yoga. There are about 7 of these freaking guys that were under Swami Shivananda who created totally different schools of yoga. Do you think these guys were mad at one another? Hell no. When they were all alive, they would have freaking reunions. Okay, and by the time the Bihar school came to be, I think my Guru Dev already had passed. So you don't think my Guru Dev is in the ethers talking about, yo, that's a good job, homie? And his name is Swami Satyananda, the bliss of truth, which is Satya is a part of Sat. Satya is a name. Sat is the noun. And the verb. The subject and the predicate and the adjective and all that. You think them cats was mad at one another? Fuck no. You look up online, you can see all kinds of pictures of my Guru Dev with the founder of Shivananda Yoga laughing it up, yo. And I'm going to go back to the problem with the master and the student in a second. The Shivananda Yoga, the guy that ran that, I can't remember his name, but he was a dark-skinned man with just as long hair as Guru Dev. And I'll get to the story on why some of them had long hair after a while. This motherfucker had a private jet. He was making so much money off of donations. My man had a private fucking jet. My Guru Dev ain't have that shit. He ain't want that shit. You think he went and judged his brother? Nah. They're doing their own goddamn shit. If his brother said, yo, come get a ride with me on the private jet, and you think my Guru Dev gonna be like, nah? Okay. And that man dead too, so don't ask me what happened to his fucking private jet. And Shivananda Yoga, they ain't on that point no more, so don't even worry about it. Now here's the real question. Do you think Master Shivananda was mad that his pupils created their own shit totally different from what the fuck he taught them, but the same, based from the same? We all come from the same source, all of us. That don't mean that we got to spit out your same shit. It don't make sense. Look at the Kung Fu movies. Why you think the student can beat the master? The only reason why the student can beat the master is because based off of the master's teachings, the student has been able to create something new and unique that fits them. And no master, wait a minute, let me turn this around again. No master on this earth is going to be upset at any student who surpasses him or her. Why? Because you created your own shit now. That was the whole purpose. Get the fuck out of here. These masters, these teachers, they're still human. They're not beyond the fuck shit. They not beyond the bullshit. And I'm not talking about your perception or your expectation of what fuck shit and bullshit would mean to them. Your level and my level are different. I don't give a damn if my teacher curse. I don't give a fuck. I curse too. Make it better for me. Now I ain't gotta sit on no pretentious ass bullshit. Let's flip that. When I was at Integral Yoga, you had to teach at Integral Yoga wearing all white. The students ain't have to wear all white, but we had to wear loose-fitting clothing, all white. Why? For us to be a physical manifestation of the purity that needs to come into each and every person that's taking your class. If you ain't pure in your heart, at least you can put on the clothes that allow you to have some sort of purity. I got it. And I said, okay, cool. To me, that ain't culty. To me, that's respected. Right? But when these motherfuckers gave me what I now know to be happy suggestions on how I should run my life or how I should run this, and they didn't want to pay attention when I did give a fucking real good suggestion on how to make shit better, they weren't respecting me no more, and I ain't gonna be on no culty ass shit. When my teacher was doing fuck shit because he decided to be more loyal to somebody who put more money in as opposed to somebody who was all heart and put their whole heart in. I can't be a culty bitch no more. Go take to them culty motherfuckers over there, buying your respect, buying your love, buying this and buying that. Nah, because look what happens when you follow them motherfuckers. I gave my first donation today online on the YT streets because I fucking felt like it. And the motherfucker, the beautiful queen deserved that shit. It's my choice. You know how many motherfuckers I don't watch? Oh, they want donations too? Okay, I'm gonna sit back. Sit the fuck back. I honor my teachers, man. I honor them. You want to call it a clout chase? Go ahead, call it what the fuck you want. I honor my motherfuckers, man. Even when the space don't serve me no more, I'm still going to honor my fucking teacher, son. I'm going to honor my Guru Dev. Because my Guru Dev honors everybody that teaches me. My Guru Dev, Sri Swami Satchidananda, if he saw Fundi Fi, he put up a fucking thumbs up, bitch. My motherfucking Guru Dev is probably looking at Uni right now like, yes. Keep it up, Bhairavi. You awake again? Good, bitch. Let's go. My Guru Dev ain't give a fuck how you did it. My Guru Dev said, do it. My Guru Dev never judged anybody. When he came on the scene, he was dealing with fucking LSD motherfuckers, potheads, disrespectful as fuck to his fucking Hindu culture. There ain't no shit from Shinola. Ignorant ass white people and some black people who really didn't know no better. Just knew from their heart and spirit they need to fucking be there. This man never judged no fucking body. He said, oh yeah, you's a smoker? Just do yoga. Oh yeah, you got this problem? Just do yoga. And get you some hatha yoga in here. And get you some pranayama in here. And you do this and you do that. And guess what? Them motherfuckers stop drinking. Them motherfuckers stop smoking. Them motherfuckers stop all kinds of shit. Until they decided to go right back on the bullshit. And he could have been like, yo, I'm not feeling that. I'm not down with you no more for this and that because now you hurting me and yourself. But is that a judgment? Plenty of times my teachers rejected me and who I was, like, yo, Dre, that ain't right. That's petty as fuck. Da-da-da. What made me upset with them was not that them telling me what the fuck it is. I appreciated that. The fuck shit was you telling me it's wrong and I'm being petty, but then somebody who's doing the same exact thing directly to you, it's all right because they gave you money. That's the fuck shit. You know good intentions are, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So how can I have my good intentions pave my way to the good part of the ethos? That's what the fuck I look for. And I can only speak on me. I can't speak on no other motherfucker. All these manipulative, sneaky ass motherfuckers. Making it fucked up for people like me. Fuck out of here. Yo, I met a teacher through this shit. And my heart said one thing, and my ego was like, bitch, get the fuck over here and see what the fuck it is. And I'm so glad that my eyes and ears was able to confirm what my heart already knew. It said, bitch, you alive. You coming back to what the fuck we need you to be. Come on, sis. I took a leap of faith. Not faith in her, faith in fucking me. And the universe helped me. And then she helped me. And at the end of the day, it's the fucking universe. What the fuck you want to call the universe today? You think the universe gives a holy hot fuck about what you call it? It's the essence behind that name. It's the amount of heart you put into it. The amount of prana you put into that shit. The amount of chi you put into that motherfucker. And then it's about what you really putting it into. You gotta know that's on point too. True respect looks like that. True respect looks like the true master and the teacher, the true master, teacher and student relationship, where once the master teacher says, God damn, student, you can now go teach your own shit. And I love you for that shit. You got your lesson that you need. I love you for that shit. Let's rock. Let's rock together. Your master teacher ain't got to walk with you. Your master teacher can sit back and they still with you. In your teachings, in what you learn, in what you spread, in what you share, in what you feel. Get the fuck out of here. Grown people still acting like they in high school. And you don't want to graduate. And I'm talking about spiritual high school, mental high school, not these books. Common sense high school. Intuition high school. Fuck the bullshit. I realize right now, I might be a little bit more than a student. Right now, I'm a seeker. I have a great idea of what I'm seeking. Number one, myself. I know what I can offer. I know who the fuck I am. I know what my gifts are. My problem is turning them motherfuckers back on for me. I needed somebody to shake off these masters or to help me shake them off. And she did it. I wish y'all motherfuckers would call me a cloud chaser. I wish. I truly seen what a cloud chaser is. And I ain't even see the fucking videos. I don't want to be these motherfuckers, man. And guess what? I'm learning. I ain't no motherfucking content creator. The content always been there. I'm just shaping it and systematizing it in my motherfucking way. So you could say, oh shit, I like that. Let me take that piece and put that in my pocket, put it on my shoulder, put it in my mouth and eat the bitch. So I could be a better human being too. Fuck out of here. I walked slow today. Okay? That's why this video is taking 45 minutes. Let's just fucking hit it to 50. I just had to let this out before I ask my question that I really want to ask. Because I'm ready to be a seeker again. I'm ready to be a student again. And what the fuck do seekers do? They seek And I watched the whole video of today. And I ain't gonna be judgmental about shit. And at the end of the day, the only reason why I'm really asking you this question is because I already am getting the answer. I just want y'all to know the question. So when I start reflecting on the answer, y'all don't be like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about now? And I don't sound crazy like the crazy ladies that you already know and don't love. Here's the difference. Them crazy ladies want your love. This crazy lady right here who ain't really crazy, she don't give 5 fucks about your love. I really don't, because if I did, I'd be going live now and be trying to catch them views and catch them dollars and catch all the bullshit. Not I said the fish. Fuck that extra shit. If that's what that leads to with these crazy ass men and these crazy ass broads, a bitch like me will stay in the bushes and just upload videos and no live and no extra shit like this. I'm cool on that. And the little 2 and 4 views I get, and when the 1 comment I might get, and 2 more subscribers in a motherfucking month, that works just fine for me. Hey y'all, I claimed my set yesterday. I said I'm a unicorn. Ain't that nice? Ain't that wonderful? That's good, right? I'm a unicorn. I follows uni. Did I say a human's name? I listen to my teacher. My teacher's a human. But the set I claim is for a magical being. A fucking great accountant. The keeper of the legend of truth. That's my ninja right there. And if you gonna get mad because I like following a fucking magical being, and I'm a goddess. Now I'm walking with the stroll. You see my walk? You see my feet? See my feet? See my feet? If you mad at that, homie, because your views went from 500 to 9, you better go handle that with your ego, bro. Because the universe is not negotiating with you when it drops the karma bomb on your bitch ass. Okay. Keep strong. See that light coming out there? Look at this shit. Yeah. It ain't cold like it was yesterday. You can step out and stroll. Karma hit me in the neck. And today, I awoken unscathed. Not catching that snake virus that's going on. I wasn't caught. I wasn't bitten by the zombies. I didn't become a walker. We've seen a couple of walkers reawaken. Some walkers tried to turn others into walkers. They almost did for 2 seconds. So please do not mistake the teacher and student relationship for what it's supposed to be. When a student earns the respect of his or her master, that's one thing. When a student earns the trust of his or her master, that's another thing. But when the student earns the master's friendship, Before I go, because we're at 49 minutes, we'll take this to 55. My first lessons in pranayama were not from yoga, they were from Tai Chi. And I used to read this book from Shambhala Publications. And if you know what Shambhala is, they make the best pocket books, like this thick and this big. Learning from that Tai Chi book brought me to yoga. So I can really learn how to breathe. Dealing with my Guru Dev brought me here. But let's get back to that book, okay? Now, the little Shambhala book on Tai Chi taught me about 3 concepts: Qi, Jing, and Shen. And I realize now that I always wanted to get to that Shen, which is spirit. Higher level of that Qi. When you earn a teacher's respect, I'm going to liken that to the teacher looks at that student like, impressive. They have loads of potential. That's Qi. When a student earns a teacher's trust, now I can assign you to something. Now you can walk with me or walk behind me even, whatever the case, bow and crawl, depending on the teacher. That's like Jing. But when the student earns the master's friendship, that is Shen. The bonds of friendship are just as strong as the bond between a parent and the child, and just as strong as the bond between a man and a woman, talking about lovers. They all bring up a certain type of pure Qi, a pure prana that leads to the Shen, and what's called the Parashakti in yoga. True spirit. I don't even know if y'all can hear me now. I'm just sitting in this urban nature. Clouds over there, sun over here. Yeah. I want to end this with shouting out all of my teachers, because I got more than one. The birds are my teacher, the bees are my teacher, the butterflies are my teacher, my boyfriend is my teacher, the fucking wind blowing is my goddamn teacher, the sun shining on me, the moon illuminating my way in the dark. Dark is my teacher. Death is my teacher. Life is my teacher. Fucking doo-doo that I don't step on, that I step on over is my motherfucking teacher. You know how many teachers I got? I just needed one to jumpstart me again. Like, nah, bitch, you ain't dead yet. I can't wait to set this motherfucker on fire. Fire! But in the meantime, I'll be more than happy to watch these other motherfuckers burn that deserve to be burned. Burn, motherfucker, burn! The dude super mad is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Be okay with the throwaway. 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 Bye.